the cooking fairies on my right hand side, and I have got the jalapeno queens who are here to battle it out for that prize. Now, cooking fairies, how are we? Magic key. Inside this big blue cupboard, we have none other than Chef Aisha Suleiman.
Hi.
Hello, Chef.
Ladies, hi.
So these are our teams. We've got the cooking fairies over here, and we have the jalapeno queens on this side.
Spicy.
Now, chefs, I've got to explain that the team that wins the magic key gets to work with Chef Aisha, but only once. So you've got to choose that point in the competition very carefully, because she'll come out and do a task, and then she's got to go back into the cupboard, like she's about to go
Like
right
I
now.
need to go now.
All right.
So good luck, and I'll see you guys later.
Thank you so much, Chef. Now, girls, I've explained to you everything, and I think that it is time for us to start with our games. Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Right, please come and join me at your stations, and I will begin. Now, let me just give out your spatulas. So I think I'm going to go with yellow for the cooking fairies. And then because we are jalapeno queens, let's go for red.
Thank you.
For you. Question number 1. What syrup is typically served with pancakes and bacon at breakfast time? Yes, maple syrup it is. Jalapeno queens, well done. Question number 2. Are pumpkins a fruit or a vegetable? Yes, cooking fairies?
Vegetable.
Vegetable is incorrect.
Fruit.
So it's definitely a fruit. Now, because pumpkins normally are labeled as vegetables, pumpkin contains seeds, which then automatically makes it fall into the category of fruit. All right? Okay. Question number 3. What do we call the dish that can be made from meat or vegetables? And it's usually a liquid form, and we eat it a lot in winter when it's cold. Cooking fairies?
Soup.
Soup it is. This means that I'm going to have to give over the extra time to the jalapeno queens. Well done. Congrats. Right, so question number 1. South Africans love their Marmite spread on toast, right? Now, Australians, they've got a similar product. What is it called? So if you think of the word Marmite, this word, that last part is still correct, but it's that first part. It would be a shortened version of vegetable. Just add those two together. Yes, cooking fairies?
Vegemite.
Vegemite is correct, so well done, you get that point. Question number 2. Name one European country that is well known for producing delicious chocolate. I just need one country. Cooking fairies?
Switzerland.
Switzerland is correct, well done. Now question number 3. pad thai, tom yum, and green curry are all famous dishes from which country? Yes, Cooking Fairies?
Thailand.
Thailand is correct, which means you walk away with the magic key. Well done, chefs. So that is out of the way. Let me take your spatulas. Thank you so much. And you can join yourselves at your stations over there. We are now at the stage where we move on to our final round, which is the cook-off. Now, before we can let this cook-off begin, I have to reveal to you our secret ingredient. Now, the idea is that I give you the secret ingredient and you've got to come up with one amazing dish using the secret ingredient, okay? So today's secret ingredient is basically the offcuts of a staple food that is found in literally everybody's household. It is perfect for getting that crunchy topping on fried foods. It's perfect for getting the crunchy topping on casseroles and for stuffing poultry. And the Japanese version of this ingredient is called panko. Does anybody know what today's secret ingredient is? Yes? No? No ideas? Right, so cheflets, today's secret ingredient is breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs can be made at home by blitzing day-old bread in a food processor. I'm gonna let you all go off, decide on a recipe, okay? Gather your ingredients, and then obviously wash your hands, no dirty hands in this kitchen, okay? And then to you at home, don't you go anywhere. We will be right back with some amazing action in the Yummy Kitchen. My name is Chad. This is Yummy on SABC3. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now you haven't missed out on too much. We've got our secret ingredient, which is breadcrumbs, and I've got Team Cooking Fairies, who has won the Chef in the Cupboard, and Team Jalapeno Queens, who has won the extra time. Now I would just like to find out what each team will be bringing to the table today. Now, Cooking Fairies, so our ingredient is breadcrumbs. So what have we decided on making today?
Karam chicken strips, spicy rice, and a small side salad.
Oh, yummy. So whose idea was this?
Both of ours combined. Like,
Okay, so it was a combination.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've obviously confident enough with like cooking methods and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna just check up on my jalapeno queens. How are we doing, ladies?
Fine.
You good? So our ingredient is breadcrumbs. So what have we decided to make?
Karam chicken strips
Okay.
with stuffed bell peppers and with a simple salad on the side.
Stuffed bell peppers as well. Oh, that's interesting. What are we stuffing it with?
With rice.
With rice. Okay, excellent. Well, cheflets, just remember that we've got 45 minutes for this task to be over. Obviously, jalapeno queens, you will start 5 minutes earlier, right? Now, are we ready to get this competition going?
Yes.
Right, jalapeno queens, ready, steady, make it yummy.
Okay, so now I'm gonna throw the rice into the pot.
Okay,
now.
sure, go ahead. So the rice is then obviously for the bell peppers.
Yes.
I see. And are we adding anything like special into the rice itself?
Yes, we're gonna add onion,
Yes.
garlic,
Ooh, I love some garlic.
and some spices.
I like the way you're cutting the chicken very nicely. And what are we flavoring the chicken with?
We're gonna use the breadcrumbs,
Yes.
the flour, the buttermilk, salt and pepper,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna use the chili flakes.
Okay. Now remember, I just want to say that when we are working with breadcrumbs, there's always there's a method that I use with doing breadcrumbs. So if you're going to be doing this at home, what it normally is I remember Feb, which is flour first, then eggs, then breadcrumbs. And always remember, one hand wet and one hand dry, so that we don't end up with clumps on our fingers. So remember that when we are cooking, okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Jalapeno queens, your time is almost up, so make sure that you've done as much as you can in this extra time, because when I count these ladies off, then the competition will really begin. Right. My cooking fairies, are we ready?
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna count you down. Ready, steady, make it yummy. And go. So just explain to me as we're doing, what are we doing?
Well, I'm gonna be busy with cutting the chicken. She's going to do the rice.
Okay, so the chicken, we said we're doing strips.
Yes.
Okay, and are we flavoring the chicken with anything?
The breadcrumbs and
Okay, yes.
some flour and some spiciness.
Okay. Now, for your rice, is there anything like special we're adding into the rice itself?
Mustard seeds
Oh, mustard seeds. That's nice.
and some. Then, like when it's done, we're gonna add some peppers, onions, and some little spice.
Okay, so I see we've got a whole lot of different colors, which means that your plate's going to be quite colorful, right?
Yes.
A substitute for breadcrumbs is toasted corn cereal. It provides the same crispy crunch. So I'm just interested to know what's going on here. So we've got the chicken, and what
then
is
you mash
mixed in
this.
with the chicken?
The buttermilk.
Oh, so it's buttermilk.
There's
Oh,
no
that's-
egg in this.
So there's no egg. Okay, so the buttermilk is then in place of your egg.
Yes.
So it's the flour that you're seasoning in our chili flakes, then your chicken that's in buttermilk, and then obviously your breadcrumbs.
Yes.
I see. And we obviously, are we deep frying this?
Yes.
I like it. How are we doing here, Cooking Fairies?
Yeah, doing
I
fantastic.
feel like I need to stand in between the two of you, right? My head chef and my sous chef over here. So we are doing the cubes like we said,
Yes.
okay? And our rice is still going on over here,
Yes.
Yes.
and chicken's almost done.
Yes, almost done.
Okay,
And
Then
then
we're going to.
marinate it afterwards.
we're gonna marinate it.
Yes, with the spices on it.
Oh, with our spices. Okay, I see. And for frying, we're just using like normal veg oil to fry it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, please keep going, Cooking Fairies. I like your spirit. How are we doing here, Jalapeno Queens? Are we doing great? So our rice is done. I see. So what happens next?
Now I'm gonna put the onion
Yes.
and I still chop the tomato.
Okay. And are we happy with the way everything's turning out so far?
Yes.
Are we sure that we're going to finish in time?
Yes.
Because remember, yours still has to go into the oven. Okay, excellent. Keep cracking on. How is our garlic slicing going over here? Is it going well? Not really. Why?
Because it has to be really fine.
You want it really fine.
Yes.
So what herb do we have over here?
Coriander.
Oh, Licorice. And that's going in mixed with the,
Some with the rice and some with the chicken.
some with the rice and some with the chicken. Now, would this then obviously be included, or the coriander itself, included in the crumbing?
No. Like when it's fried.
Oh, when it's fine. Okay, that's nice. Well, you do that. Jalapeno Queens, are we at the stage where we're going to be frying things off yet?
Yes.
Yes, I want to be here for that. So I see you chopping up the tomatoes, and that is for?
This is for the rice filling.
Oh, for the rice filling as well. I thought, oh, so we're keeping some tomatoes for the salad and some we're using for the actual rice.
Yes.
Right, so we've stained our rice now. And tell me, so this little seeds that I'm seeing, that's the mustard seeds?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to give a nice flavor, and I see it's given a different tinge. Like it's not normal white rice.
Yes.
That's now the color of the mustard seeds.
And some turmeric.
And some turmeric, because we've added turmeric to the rice as well.
Yes.
Wow, that is excellent. While things are definitely heating up in this kitchen, don't you go anywhere. We're going to be right back after this commercial break. Well, thank you for joining us again here in the Yummy Kitchen. My name is Chad and this is Yummy on SABC3. Now, things are heating up in this kitchen and I just want to check up on my jalapeno queens over this side. How are we doing?
Doing fine.
Are we doing fine? So where are we in the cooking process now?
Okay, now we're gonna start with the stuffing.
Okay, so we're going to fill our bell peppers now.
Yeah.
Excellent. So our rice is cooked. The veg is done. So just mixing and popping it into the oven.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm going to check up on my cooking fairies. Cooking fairies, how are we?
Wow.
Are we good?
Yes.
A little bit messy. So I see you are doing something that I spoke about earlier. Like I look at your fingers and your fingers look like you ate a lekker pakkie barbecue nuts. No? The technique used to give your food a crispy coating is called dredging. My jalapeno queens, are we frying? I assume that you want some color on these onions.
Yes.
Okay, so we've just got onions and tomatoes in there.
No, we're gonna grate the garlic.
So you're gonna grate the garlic into this.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. And you, my dear, are we assembling our salad? It looks beautiful, and I assume that we're gonna put the feta on there as well. Okay. And then are we ready to fry off the chicken yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are
But we're gonna hang on until the peppers are in the oven
Yes.
and then do the frying.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just check up on my cooking fairies. I feel like that's enough, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Ah, there we get that sizzle. That's what we want. Now, I just want to point out that we've got to taste as we are going along, because that is one of the things that you're being judged on. You're being judged on taste and creativity and presentation. So make sure to taste all your food. That goes over to you as well, my jalapeno queens. Remember to taste as we are going. So that's interesting. So we're adding the rice into the pan.
Yes.
Okay. I do want to see this going into your peppers before it goes into the oven. Are you ready for the chicken?
Mara, can you put it a little higher?
Okay, let me just help you here. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Okay, cool. Do you want to test one in? So maybe, let me just
Take
give
a
you a
small
tip here
crumb.
quickly. Let me take one of them out. So I'm literally just going to cut off like a small piece like that. And we're going to put it in the oil to see if it's hot enough. So you see there's no bubble, which means that the oil itself isn't hot enough yet. So we're going to hang on until the oil is hot enough before we fry off the chicken. Because what's going to happen is that your chicken is then going to soak in the oil, and then you're going to have an oily crumb chicken, and that's not what we want, right? Originating in Austria, the schnitzel is one of the most popular breaded dishes. Oh, it looks beautiful. Please keep cracking on. And how's our oil and our frying going?
Mara, where's the...
Ah, I see. So remember that if you are deep frying things at home, never overcrowd your pan, because what happens is the cold chicken will then lower the temperature of the oil, and then the chicken kind of stews instead of deep frying. Looking excellent. Keep going on. Can we just please call the chef in the cupboard? Like, I am waiting for Chef Aisha to
Okay.
come out. Are we almost there?
You're about to...
She can.
Because I feel like she can
come out
start.
because like we benefit.
Excellent. Right, let's get the chef out of the cupboard. Hi, Chef Aisha.
Almost thought I was just gonna stay in there the entire
Sorry,
time.
darling. Sorry,
Like,
next
no
time. Eh?
calling and the smells are great.
Well, you've been summoned
That's good.
and you are over with the cooking fairies.
Oh, this smells so nice.
It smells good up in this
Oh,
kitchen.
This smells so good. What am I doing for you guys today? Am I
yeah,
frying? So I'm frying those that's already done, and then I'm waiting for you to just finish cook.
Yes.
So let's get this going. Cool, so we can see that's nice and hot.
Right, let me check up on my jalapeno queens. Oh, so we're going into the oven now.
Yes.
Let me get that oven door for you. There we go.
Thanks.
Oh, so we've put some feta on as well.
Yes.
Oh,
But it's
so
optional.
there's a liquid that's inside. What's the liquid for?
That's so the people can't stick onto the baking tray.
Ah, I see. How are we cooking fairies? Nog altijd bezig. Huh? Still here with the crumbing. Ah, I see Chef Scott is going over there in that pan. Thank you, Chef. You
Welcome.
keep going on that
How's it
side.
doing?
How are we doing here, jalapeno queens?
You're doing great.
You're doing great. So our peppers are in the oven.
Yes.
Salad is done.
Yes.
It's just the frying.
Yes.
I see. Right, teams, it's down to those last few minutes.
Do you think that's
Let's
enough?
hustle and bustle. Chef, so at this point, are you done?
I'm done. I've just given them some last tidbits about the chicken, and I've
Okay.
put my tongs down, which means I'm ready to be deported, as we say, back into
Well,
my home.
Thank you, Chef, for joining
Thank
us
you. Good luck,
out here
ladies,
today.
so much.
Thank you.
Cool.
We shall see you a little later on in the show.
I look forward to that. Cheers.
Thanks, Chef.
Not too much.
Jalapeno queens, can we get those peppers out of the oven? Are they ready?
Yes.
Oh, they look amazing. Lovely. I think that it is time to bring in our guest judges. Now, can the gourmet girls please join me in the yummy kitchen? Hello, Katrina and Angelica. How are we?
Good. Thanks.
No, excellent. So we're just doing the final plating right now, and then the competition is done. So our secret ingredient today was breadcrumbs. So we've got the cooking fairies over on the side, and we have the jalapeno queens on the other side. Team jalapeno queens, are we done?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, chefs, please step away from your stations. Right, judges, are we ready to do the taste? Can we go ahead?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me take you over to our cooking fairies. Ladies, please explain to the judges what you have made for them today.
We made spicy rice, crumb chicken strips, and on the side small salad.
Doesn't it just sound
Yeah, it sounds
amazing?
so nice.
Cool. Let me dish up for everybody. Right, judges, please judge away. Right, judges, what are our thoughts?
Yeah, it's super nice.
Really
I like
good.
the chicken. Yeah.
Chicken's nice.
Oh, well done, my cooking fairies. Let me take you over to our jalapeno queens. So please, jalapeno queens, explain to our judges what you have prepared for them today.
We made crunched chicken strips with stuffed bell peppers and a simple salad.
Here we go. Judge away. Right, judges, we've had enough to taste. Excellent. Let us start with our judging. Let me just get you your score sheets. Right, here we go. You can come and join me over here. Thank you, gourmet girls. Now remember, judges, we are judging them on taste, creativity, and presentation.
Gosh.
Right, judges, have we made a decision? Awesome. Let me take away the score sheets. Right, teams, it is time for us, well, for me, to announce who today's Yummy champion is, right? Now, before I can do that, let us just get Chef Aisha out of the cupboard. Shame, girl's been stuck in here forever. Chef,
Hi.
hi, let me just get you out here. Come and join us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chefs, please come and join us at your spots over there. Because this is a competition, there can only be one winner. Right, today our winner and champion in the Yummy Kitchen is the Jalapeno Queens. Well done, you won.
Congratulations. She doesn't even believe
Team
it.
Cooking Fairies, you did amazing. High five. Judges, thank you so much for joining us today and giving up for your expertise. Contestants, cheflets, all four of you were absolutely amazing, so well done. To you at home, thank you for joining us for another absolutely amazing episode of Yummy. My name is Chad, this is Yummy on SABC3. Go onto our Facebook page, try out these recipes, let us know what you think, upload your pics because we would like to interact with you. We'll be back same time, same place, right here. From myself and the Yummy team, it's a goodbye everyone.
Bye.